How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Catterson here, and we are reacting to another episode of The X-Files, episode 18 of season 2. We just had a really fantastic two-parter, really gripping stuff, and I do expect a two-parter at the end of the season, considering this was the second two-parter we've endured this season. But again, it was just really, really mesmerizing stuff. So I wouldn't be surprised if this episode takes a little bit of a breather, considering how hectic that those last two episodes were. Not just for Mulder, who was going through it over the course of those last two episodes, but Scully as well. So yeah, because there was a little faint deja vu moment from the first two-part of this season, wasn't there? So with that said, let's get into this episode. It's episode 18 of season 2 of The X-Files. Let's go. What the heck? The dance that shook the world, am I right? That an elephant! Holy shit!
Lying there when we found her, officer.
What the fuck? What the fuck? This is traumatic as hell! Who pissed on these writers' cornflakes that the morning they wrote this episode? What the hell? We're just really going for traumatic openers and all of that? Like a kid bloody sees an elephant dying and all of that, and it's like, oh, this seems great. Yo!
Construction worker who was killed had his spine crushed like a string of seashells. A circular abrasion on his torso and roughly the shape of an elephant's foot.
Oh!
Other workers at the site said they felt the ground shake. To admit the possibility of a tornado, but it's not really tornado season. I'd even be willing to entertain the notion of a black hole passing over the area or some cosmic anomaly, but it's not really black hole season either.
When is it black hole season? I seen the Statue of Liberty move in New York as well. Well, I didn't see it move, but it definitely moved. And that was a traumatic Doctor Who episode as well.
Well, now she's supposed to be the reigning authority.
Let me ask you something. In your opinion, the damage here on the street, could this have been caused by an escaped elephant?
My honest opinion?
Yeah.
Sure. Excuse me?
There you go. There you go, Scully. I fathomed that it might not just be an elephant that's going to be invisible. And if we have an invisible snake, I am walking out of here. Because of Duran Duran. Because of Metal Gear.
Fortunately, these things take time.
Those chains in the ground.
But still,
Those
I
are
mean...
tie-downs. They're meant to restrict the animals.
Alright,
I disallowed their use when I came to work here.
Disallowed their use by whom?
It was Ed Meacham's practice. It reflected an old, non-progressive zoo policy.
How's your relationship with Ed?
A dozen times for activities involving the kidnapping of circus and zoo animals.
The WAO sees it as liberation.
Yeah.
Were you involved in
Free
the
them
liberation
for
of
being-
Ganesha?
Ooh.
That would make me an accessory to murder, wouldn't it?
Well, it would.
Indeed. This is how Ed Meacham treats these majestic animals.
This is still going
Yo.
on?
Yeah, Meacham's a barbarian. He's been torturing animals at the Fairfield Zoo for years.
It's gonna
We
be a
figured we
depressing
still had it.
episode.
It's selfish pleasure.
I thought you said she rescued this gorilla.
Yeah, rescued her so she could spend a life behind bars.
Put
Her
on display,
obligation
all
should have
that
been to
shit.
return the gorilla to the wild. All animals should run free.
Even if that means trampling a man to death?
Maybe he should have gotten out of the way.
I'm sure
Wow.
he would have if he'd seen
Wow.
it coming.
Willa Ambrose said that the zoo was in trouble financially. A loss of another big exhibit could shut them down entirely.
Yeah. Kill this operation dead and the animals can run free.
And where are you going?
Talk to the animals.
Brought a pregnancy to term.
Not a cub or a chick.
The woman who runs the zoo has a gorilla that knows sign language, supposedly with a vocabulary of 1,000 words.
If that's the lovely Agent Scully,
Give it a
let
rest!
her know I've been working out.
Give it a rest!
going on?
He's gonna die, isn't he?
Come.
What the fuck? Did that tiger just get abducted or some shit? Well, at least he caught it on camera, though. But if that's supposed to be a tiger, that's some eerie sounds for it as well.
If the tiger killed this person, then it was a natural act.
Wow.
Well, if I find evidence that he was releasing those animals under your orders,
Yeah, you're in
I'll
hot
make sure you spend the
water.
rest of your life behind bars.
Scully?
Damn, Scully, go!
No, that guy really pisses me off.
You okay, Scully?
Yeah.
I love her energy.
And I've already told the police. I have nothing to say.
Is this where you keep Sophie?
Sophie is ill.
You think we could meet her?
There's
We're
something
not
about
here trying to take
Sophie.
her away from you.
You know what you're getting us into, Nolan.
I'm pretty sure of what we're gonna find.
This isn't exactly in my job description.
Next thing you know, they'll be doing it on MTV Sports.
Okay, the elephant's cavity is clear. I'm ready for you.
This is not what Scully is. It's human organs and all of that shit, not the elephants, but
That's right down there.
gnarly, right? Literally stepping inside the belly of the beast.
What'd you find?
This animal had been pregnant.
Yeah, shit.
What are you talking about?
There's evidence of hyperplasia, and the corpus luteum is ruptured. That's not
Shit.
possible.
Aliens.
It's been going on for some time. And I think you'll find evidence of the same thing when your tiger returns.
Yeah, the tiger will be pregnant.
believe you bet on the Chargers.
You hear that?
And any other animal that's... Oh my goodness.
Capture this cat without any harm to anyone.
This is no time for wishful thinking.
I'm ordering you, Ed.
Go on, get him. Get him.
Yes, ma'am. Lead the way.
Love it. Put a foot down. Shit! She's done in. Oh. Feel so bad for
I'm
her.
out of a job.
Like, especially because she
cut
does
off all
have such a
funding.
strong attachment, especially with Sophie.
No.
Unless it was done somewhere else.
Where?
What do you know about alien abduction?
There we go. I mean, she's gonna dismiss it big
You're-
time,
you're
but
kidding me.
how can you dismiss an invisible animal?
You think that these animals were taken aboard some spaceship?
I don't
And
know
was
where they're being
impregnated.
taken, but there's obviously... Maybe you should ask Sophie.
Yeah, sign language.
This is what she's so afraid of?
I believe she's pregnant. And she's afraid of them coming for her baby.
Oh,
Sophie,
my
come
goodness.
here. To leave here? She says light, afraid.
I have a feeling that is someone
Sophie,
in
what
that.
are you afraid of?
There's someone in
Tell
that
me.
costume.
What did
The
she
eyes
say?
kind of give it away.
She said, baby, go flying light.
Yeah. They take the baby.
I just finished up from
I'm serving you with a court order to release a gorilla named Sophie into protective custody.
Oh, God's sake. Oh.
Sophie. They've taken her into protective custody.
Let her go, Willa.
It's this whole thing
They're putting
of,
her
like,
in an iron cage as we
enemy of my
speak,
enemy? I don't
without
know.
bar-
She doesn't belong to you. She's not your child. She belongs with other gorillas, not selling tickets for a zoo.
You won't help me.
No.
Of course not. I feel like she's gonna have to take measures into her own hands, really.
Where'd you get this?
I was looking for a pen to finish my report in Willa's office, and that was in her drawer.
Oh.
It's a small world after all.
Oh.
I'm with you.
This is really, really, really deflating.
I love you too.
Oh no! I think we've seen this happen to your buddy. Oh, fie! That was a shock.
I told you.
Guys, I think he's gonna have a bruised head in the morning.
You into this animal that went back several years.
Whatever connection he and I had, it's over long ago.
But you asked him anyway, to help you.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt, like, desperate measures, right?
Jumped over the fence like a good WAO soldier. Anyway, why don't you ask Agent Mulder what he thinks happened? He seems to have a novel theory.
Oh!
Maybe it was alien abduction.
Just throw him under the bus there.
Sophie is, and Kyle Lang died because he knows what she's capable of.
You think she killed him?
I think she'd do anything to protect that animal.
I mean, we did
Even
hear a
way to
little
top a
electric
stack of crates for a former lover to walk
sound.
underneath?
I think an examination of the body will give us a lot clearer picture of what happened last night.
What's it? This guy.
He was hit with a cattle prod. There's gonna be an investigation.
Oh,
so I have to
shit.
It was an accident.
Oh, shit.
Kyle surprised Ed. He wasn't supposed to be there.
Ed Meacham took Sophie?
Yes.
Of course. He's a piece of shit. I don't
There was no one
like
else
him.
to turn to.
What's she doing?
She's throwing herself against the door. She's gone crazy.
Oh, is this? Oh, no, she's scared.
I think she's over in that corner over there.
Ah, son of course you're gonna, you piece of shit. You're leaving, you are a piece of shit.
I'm not gonna...
Oh, shit.
She tried to tell me something. What is that?
He can still memorize.
What does it mean?
Man save man.
We've just received a report of a large animal spotted down on...
Willa Ambrose and Ed Meacham have been charged with manslaughter.
This is a
for the death of
depressing
Kyle Lang.
episode.
Might it follow that our own fate and existence could finally be dependent on the conservatorship of an extraterrestrial race?
We're just driving this planet into doom.
Or,
on all
in the
corners.
simple words of a creature whose own future is uncertain, will man save man?
Yeah. We're driving ourselves to extinction. Hey, it fits well. Oh, that was depressing. That was depressing. That was a depressing episode. Hey. I mean, it was depressing with the elephant dying, and you know, you seen those kids getting traumatized, and you've got this bond between Willa and then yeah. Ugh. Man. Yeah, it was just, yeah. I mean, I felt like this was an alright episode. Nothing, you know, too great, nothing too bad, and all of that. It was just depressing. I think I'm just coming out of this episode just feeling depressed and just, ugh. Like, especially when you're seeing the bond between Sophie and Willa, and yeah, just, this episode just has a very, very, kind of sad ending to it. Like, yeah. The zoo doesn't get saved. Yeah, all that shit. It's just kind of deflating. I mean, it's an interesting idea in terms of your standard abductions, putting a little bit of a spin on things, especially with the animals. And of course, there's no explanation to with like why they turned invisible. Were the aliens just playing Duran Duran or whatever when, you know, the animals were pregnant or some shit? And with the fact that it's just, you know, the zoo's close to an abduction point and all of that, it, you know, everything seems to surround itself with the eye, because there's no real conclusion to things, is there, in terms of, there is that little mystique or in terms of the ending dialogue from Mulder. It could be preservation and whatnot, but yeah, I mean, all you can do is guesstimate, really, especially with the invisibility thing in terms of how they turned invisible. Like I said, it might have been a side effect from the impregnation. We don't know. We don't know what kind of aliens that abducted them, because again, you got aliens out there, and like in the real world, you can guess. You can guess if there is life out there, and if there is, there's going to be different kinds of alien life out there. So in the middle, I would say this kind of episode, because I mean, I kind of liked the ideas that they had in play, but it kind of felt like there could have been some things pushed a bit further, especially with Willa and Kyle's dynamic, and yeah, I mean, I felt like the whole idea of Sophie. Yeah, the whole sign language thing was really, really great, especially in regards to getting a bit of a clearer idea of why, especially with there being no success really at the zoo in terms of like impregnation and all of that. They do come back pregnant and whatnot, but they would also end up dead as well, with the elephant, with the tiger. So yeah, and then ultimately, you know, Sophie would, towards the end of you know, that was just kind of sad, wasn't it? So yeah, but again, with the fact that like the animals wouldn't be able to communicate this whole thing, leaving the people at the zoo in mystique. Sophie kind of jeopardized that, didn't she? Because of the fact that the sign language was very, very vital. Even if Will going to dismiss it because aliens? Are you kidding me? Like I said, I mean, all around this episode, whether it was just, you know, the elephant dying and the kids just being traumatized at the very beginning, or whether it's the very end with, you know, it just ending on a very, very sad note, really. I mean, like, even with what happened to Kyle and all of that, and, you know, with Ed and Willa, they were getting brought into the police and all of that. It's just a dynamic with Willa and Sophie as well, and it just ends on a very heartbreaking note, doesn't it? So I know that not every story can end happily ever after, but I mean, I think with animals you do tend to have a little bit of a softer spot for them. Even with Willa, like, you did feel so bad for her when funding got withdrawn and all of that. So because I think the dynamic with her and Sophie, like, yeah, you can tell that Willa loves Sophie, as if, you know, she was her own child and all of that. And I know that there can be disagreements from the Liberation Group and all of that in terms of, it was like two people, but still, that's it though. We saw two people and one of them died really early on, but we, you know, Kyle, it was like there's this whole idea in terms of, you know, it can be kind of baseless in a sense, just based on Sophie's captivity and all of that. But Sophie and Willa, they've created a bond, and Sophie was very vital in terms of proving this whole, in terms of getting us closer to the hows and whys, I guess you could say, in terms of these animals and all of that. There's been a couple of times where Mulder's been out of the count when it comes to these abductions and all of that. And yeah, so it's just another kind of situation where Mulder's he hasn't got any concrete answers, but I feel like us, the viewers, kind of have a bit of an idea of, it makes sense. We know more than Mulder does, because of the fact that he was left unconscious, and it's not like obviously he was left for dead, like the last episode, I guess you could say. He had a little bit of bruising, but he still had. You could still say that the concussion got to him, and there's no clear evidence really in terms of if aliens did take her. I did like Scully in her scene where afterwards she said that guy pisses me off. The way she ranted against him was just peak. Was just really really peak stuff. So yeah, I wish she had some really strong choice words against Meacham as well, like especially considering he left Mulder for dead. What a piece of shit. So, but also he doesn't seem to be like a like, especially with what we got to know about him. Yeah, he is a piece of shit. So, yeah. But yeah, and we also got to see the Lone Gunman as well, which is great. They're always nice to see whenever they pop up every so often in the X-Files. But yeah, not too bad. Nothing too solid and all of that. Like I said, an episode that I'd say is in the middle. But I think the thing that really kind of overshadows it, and not to sound too depressing, is the depressive vibes, because this episode was pretty much depressing, and it just really hits when Sophie ends up dead because of the dynamic you feel with Willa and I mean, to be fair, Willa and Kat, that would have been great development as well, like just came out of the blue, I felt like. But I mean, it still hits when it comes to Willa and Sophie's dynamic. And it kind of feels a bit deflating, doesn't it, when Sophie ends up dead? So yeah, but yeah, that was X-Files. That was episode 18 of this season. I will see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!